So we actually started off with the Mars Adventure Gear crossbars, and they worked out really, really well. But I'm actually excited to say we are now going to install the Mars Adventure Gear Expedition Rack System. And this is going to allow us to do so much more. When I had the crossbars, they worked great for Starlink. They worked great for the Max tracks. They worked really well for everything. I liked how the light bar, which that video is going to be coming after this because I really wanted these to install on it instead. But I tried out the light bar on those and it worked out really well. The only thing is it was set back a little bit further than I wanted. I wish the light bar would have been more at the peak, but unfortunately, because the distance where the crossbar is and the peak is a good, I don't know, 10 inches apart, it's really hard to get that gap filled. And I really wanted something to potentially put a tent on the roof of the Cybertruck should we want to do that. And that's exactly what this is going to allow us to do. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so there's actually two sections to this. There's kind of like a more front section and the rear section. It's actually a pretty big unit, which I'm actually happy about. I believe it's 84 inches long. So again, this will allow you to put a tent or something on the top should you want. I don't know if we'll go full tent quite yet, but it is on my list of things to do. So I'm pretty excited for this. Now, again though, the crossbars actually worked out really, really well. Except when I was looking at potentially how to do the light bar and making mounts for that, I was talking to the guys at Mars and was going back and forth with them, and they're like, well, we have this and it actually goes a lot further forward than the crossbars do, so why don't we give this a shot? And so really excited to test this out next. It's kind of like the next form of like progression from the crossbars to, rather than a whole rack that goes all the way from the front to the back. I don't really need anything like that, and it'd be kind of overkill for anything I would ever want. So this is like, I think, gonna be the perfect solution for what I'm really looking for here. Let's see though what we got. So we got some crossbars. That's the other great thing, is not only does it have the custom side pieces, but it also will give us some crossbars that we can mount everything to. So first off, packing, amazing. Next up, so these are the side pieces, and these are the side rails. We have one for the driver's side, one for the passenger. This is actually the passenger. And you can see, this is what's gonna go along. This will get us way closer. We can attach our cross beams. You can see all these holes gives us so much versatility on this to really put it where we want. But this is what it's gonna look on the top of the Cybertruck. I just absolutely love this. Now the back piece, that box is arriving tomorrow. It's actually good. We can split it up into a 2-day build to film it, but really to install it should take less than an hour. But this will be the front piece, and then there'll be a back piece that we'll install, and that will actually tie in kind of with that same angle of that rear wheel arch. It'll look really nice, trust me on that. But you get 2 of these, obviously one for each side. We have some stickers. We love stickers. Thank you card. And then all these are going to be our mounting hardware. You have a QR code to scan here. And we're just gonna go ahead and pop this. And I don't know if you've seen the original crossbar video, but if you take this, kind of like your hands like this, and kind of like flex these little doors, you'll be able to pop out one side really easily. Much like that. Now, we've already wired this up for our light bar. Video on that coming soon. We needed this to be able to attach that, so that'll be really nice. And then what we're gonna do is just go ahead and remove the OEM bolts on here and go ahead and put on these brackets. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these wires to the side for now, and we're just gonna go ahead and put this right down on here, and then just go ahead and reinstall those nuts to lock this in. Now we need to do this on the other side over there. Then we have the back second one to do. So this is crossbar or section number 1, and then we have section number 2 right here. We're gonna go ahead and take some of the bolts. We're gonna need 4 of these. It comes with a bunch of them, so you have extra, so just make sure we have 2 for the top, 2 for the second one. And it even comes with a little wrench that you're gonna need to do this. Right now, it's a little late at night, just me, so we're just gonna do it ourselves, but you can kind of see how this is gonna look. Holy crap, I am so excited. That looks so damn good. And it goes like just to the front like that. Oof, That is literally amazing. I also did put some towels on here next to the glass in case it did fall this way. It wouldn't crack the glass. Be careful. I mean, you shouldn't. It's really light anyway, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Safe is safe, as they do say. So I'm just taking my hand. I was able to like fit it through here, but you can go around it, and I'm just putting these in loosely, and then we're gonna go in with that wrench and get everything locked into place. And there we go. That is rock solid. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on the other side, do it, then we'll start doing our cross beams right here. So now it is time to put on the crossbars, and these are like the same design kind of crossbars as what we originally had on the truck. The same 3090 aluminum material, super heavy duty. Like literally I can stand on this. You put it with these T-nuts, like these little studs you put through here, and you technically only need one per rail, and then you'll go ahead and put this wherever you want. And then under here on the bottom side, once that stud goes through, you can put on a nut. So we're just gonna go ahead, flip this. Again, it's a little easier with two people, but again, I'm doing this late at night because that's how I like to work. And we're getting this installed ASAP. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this. I don't know if we want it on that one or one in, because then the light bar, I think one in is gonna be our best bet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this put through that hole on this side. I'll jump to the passenger side. And this is why it'd probably be helpful to have a second person so you don't have to keep jumping side to side. But again, it's not the end of the world. Move that to there. Okay, you know what, we're just gonna put that up there so it doesn't fall on the glass again. It's just a box. Okay, so the second box has arrived. As you can see, I did get the starter link up before we actually attached the second one. I'm actually in the truck though, because this will be way easier because we're gonna be using this right here and then attaching it with the bolts right here. So this is actually gonna be really easy just to do right in the truck. Okay, so here's everything. It looks like if you get the front portion, which is what we have up here, we actually get 3 bars with that. One of them is down there, don't mind the mess, I haven't installed it yet. So you get 3 with the front, and then you get 2 with the rear. These are the side pieces. They're gonna look so cool. They got holes for the mole panels. You got the Scan Me QR code. You got all your wrenches and your bolts and everything. So I am gonna put this up. It should be very straightforward. We're just gonna have to remove this, much like we did up there. That's weird though. Those don't include the nuts. The front ones did. What's up with that? I guess I haven't flipped these rear ones. That one doesn't either. Huh. I guess they only included the nuts on there. Well, the nice thing is Mars does include replacement ones with the locking aspect on it anyway, so it's probably better we use theirs. But let's go ahead and time lapse installing the rest. Okay, it's all done. It looks so good. Let me get back far enough. We'll have some other footage here in just a minute, but look how good it looks. Okay, so yes, obviously, I need to deal with this tape mess. Don't look at that right now. You don't see the tape. It's fine. Looks great. You got some additional mounting points back here. Maybe for another one if you want, but that's probably too much for me. I like this. This does give you 84 inches from front to back, and if you wanted a rooftop tent, and still be able to utilize this area. Like I was standing up installing this, it was great. But yeah, we gotta get to Moab. So you can tell it's a good trip from Moab when you have sand everywhere, but that is a problem for a future video. I've already started cooking up how to do this. I did use 2 of the Tesla containers to put our gear in, and that worked out great, but I hate all this dust and sand in here. I went ahead and used one of those, but future video, but some food for thought here. So here we go. This is the actual rack up here. And you can see we had the Starlink there. I've just removed it because I'm gonna do some other fun things up here coming soon. But we have that first bar as forward as it can get. Then we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's actually a 5th bar that can go in here. However, I wanted to keep everything back a little bit further, like here to here, so that when I have a bike in here, I have room for my handlebars because yeah, we actually have the bike hook up down there from Ride 88. I just removed it, the bar, for when we were going to Moab. But so far so good. This definitely leaves us room for a front light bar. We can put our max tracks up here. And then I kind of want to see if I can find a solar panel that would fit right here that I could just plug in and do some like auxiliary power, even if it just powered like the Starlink or something like that, like an EcoFlow battery, anything that would just kind of give us a little bit more juice, a little bit more off the grid. Anything kind of like that I think would be super beneficial. I need to figure that out. But again, future video. But that's what I love about this rack system is it's like fully customizable to whatever you really want. If you have something you want to put up here, you can. And they actually do have some other options where you can use like this and have 2 bars and then actually put like a spare tire on it. You can even do a spare tire up here if you really wanted. They do have like a little awning you could do. You could do pop-up tent up here. You can do so much, and that's what I love about this. So definitely let me know down below what accessories and what else you would like to see mounted up here. And maybe we'll go ahead and buy some of those and feature them in a video coming soon. As always, we'll go ahead and link this down below, and huge thanks to Mars Adventure Gear for helping out with this and answering any kind of questions I did have. But that's basically it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, huge thanks to Abstract Ocean, our channel sponsor. If you're looking to accessorize your Tesla Model S, X, 3, or Y, now Cybertruck, and Rivian, definitely check them out. I'll link it down below, and using code Tesla Inventory will get you 15% off of your first purchase. So many fun, useful accessories to really create your car your own and help protect it. And the all glass screen protectors are now in stock with the custom frame for very easy installation in both matte and gloss. But that's basically it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Definitely a thumbs up if you did. Go and click here to subscribe here for some other ones, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.